Okay, welcome. If you're in here really quick, I know it's an odd time to stream. I never stream during the day. I've never done this in all the time that I've been a content creator as a YouTuber, even when I was briefly a Twitch streamer. Never done a daytime. Well, I've never had time to do a daytime live stream, but today I just so happen to have a little bit of time. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you would like, comment, share, all that wonderful stuff. I'm going to go ahead and post this on Twitter. It doesn't let me. The weird thing about this is it doesn't let you. It doesn't let you update your what do you call it? Your picture for this video. So it's like smile for the camera, and I just make a face, and that's your thumbnail. That's what I'm trying to say. That's your thumbnail, and it won't let me go in and change that. It used to, and ever since they made this update a couple of months back, they don't let you change it. I think that's so goofy. Trap God, I'm here. So is Blake. I'm just going to call you Blake. I'm not going to repeat that whole thing. Hey, thanks, Trap God. Love your channel. Morning, Ty. Morning, Robert. Hope all's well, sir. Woo Pig from Fort Smith. Absolutely, Fort Smith. That's kind of where my side of the family actually is from, is Fort Smith. The Hudson family is from that area. It's not quite the same, according to my older relatives. So we're going to talk about really fast. Let me post this on Twitter, although I didn't provide a link. And that's another thing. Why can't I just do that? Just call me Blake. That's what I'm doing. I'll just call you Blake. I like that better. I don't want to call you a dumb old fatso. That's not polite. But so thank you guys again for showing up. Like, comment, share the content. Share it. Copy the link. Hey, he's live during the day. What is going on? He's live during the day. So I want to talk really quick. Let me pull up, make sure I have all my stuff up here. This is going to be really quick. I say really quick. It's probably going to be, compared to my other videos, it's going to be longer, obviously. But we have, I don't have a whole lot of time. I got to get to work here in about, I've got maybe 20 minutes. So, and then after that, I got to go. I got to bolt out the door. So I am restricted. So, we're going to talk really quick about this. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I am doing a podcast. So that's the first thing. I'm finally doing a podcast. I've been asked for the last year, Ty, why aren't you doing a podcast? We want more than 5-minute clips, during the week. We want a podcast. And I've really put off doing it. I've decided to go ahead and do it. But it's not going to be a Pictorial Network podcast. I'm actually teaming up with a website that used to be known as the Hog Pen. Now, they were forced to change their name. We're not going to get into that. Maybe we will on the podcast. I don't know. But the Hog Pen, Jacob Davis, is who runs that website. He and I we're joining forces. And we're gonna bring you guys a weekly show every Tuesday, starting, what is that, the 14th? Is that right? Where's my calendar at? I can't find I have my outdated Star Wars calendar that I haven't changed out yet. Yeah, I think it's the 14th. So every Tuesday following this next Tuesday, so you'll have the first show on the 14th. I'm sorry, just next Tuesday. Know that if I'm messing up the dates. That'll be the first show, and it's going to be every Tuesday after that. So that's kind of where we're going to start. Let me get caught up here in chat. Jake the coach. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Are you aware of Hughes being in this? I honestly have not even had time this week to keep up with anything regarding any of that stuff right now. I'm sorry. It's been, if I did this for a living, if this were my career, I could probably fill you in a lot more on everything. This is kind of like a third part-time job. So sometimes I fall behind on stuff, and this week I'm way behind. Work's overrated. Just let yourself go, Ty. Yeah. Well, I've let myself go. That much is, I have done that part, but I got to work. Thank God, finally a podcast. I know. I get an email. I used to get an email like every other week. Please do a podcast, or something along those lines. Do longer shows. Do more live long shows. I can definitely listen to you over Biddy. I like Trey Biddy though. Trey Biddy's a good guy. I like Trey. Trey does really good work. Trap God says, I agree, Robert. And Trip K, will the podcast be on Spotify? As far as I know, it's going to be. No, so, okay. I got it. That's where my knowledge is somewhat limited. I think it is going to be on Spotify. I think it is going to be on iTunes. and we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do as far as posting it maybe to YouTube. Now, so some of the issue is this isn't Jacob lives. I don't even know where Jacob lives, to be honest. I want to say Sheridan, but I could be wrong. He doesn't live here in Springdale. He lives somewhere out, outside of Northwest Arkansas. I'm pretty sure. So we're not. It's everything's going to be like, obviously it's going to be done over Skype, and all details and information between he and I are going to be shared, through text and I'm sure emails and whatever. I had envisioned if I ever did a podcast with somebody, sitting down and having like a studio setting. If you've ever watched the Joe Rogan podcast, my God in heaven, I would love to do something similar to that. Obviously not those topics, but that style, where it's me and someone else sitting and just talking and kind of having a conversation. And that's, I honestly would much rather do that than make videos. I would take a video. I would do that every week where me and someone else, we talk Razorback sports. We talk about the SEC, no politics, obviously, but I would love to get into politics, but I would lose half the people that watch and listen to me. So, I would love to get into that, and do that arena, be in that arena. But if I ever did a podcast, that would definitely be something that I would be interested in, and having that format of me and someone else. So obviously this is going to be me and Jacob having a conversation over Skype, and you guys are going to just be a part of it. But that's how most podcasts are conducted. Obviously, it's hard to get people. It's just how it is. We all have separate lives and live in separate places. Who the basketball player that put his name in transfer portal? Yeah, 6'10" center. Yeah, the red shirt. Yeah, he wasn't ever going to see the court. Let's be real. That was one of those wasted, bizarre. I never understood the offer. We kind of wonder why Mike Anderson bit the dust. You could argue that that's a contributing factor, that sometimes his recruiting classes were questionable. But you could say the same thing about, Brett Bielema and his tenure at Arkansas. There were some offers out there that just, they weren't SEC caliber players, and Brett Bielema needed to fill the gap. So that's what he did. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry. Put that on vibrate. My bad. So that is part of this video. The other reason why I decided to do this, I'm probably not going to be able to get another video out this week. And I had this small window of time, small opportunity, and I had to take advantage and get this to you guys. I really wanted this because, obviously the podcast is Tuesday and I wanted you guys to be aware of it. If I had to, I probably would have posted something on Sunday, but I have no idea what my schedule looks like this Sunday. I don't know what we're going to be doing. Tonight we have my daughter's talent show, and tomorrow we've got stuff going on. It's just a busy, crazy. We have like our own little side business too that we do, that we keep up with. It's just, our world is crazy here. I really wish I could bring you guys more content. I had more opportunities to do these live shows. If Skype gives you any troubles, I would suggest Discord. I love Discord. It is a much better alternative. I agree. Although call quality, Skype has a slight advantage when you're doing podcasts. Discord is amazing. I have honestly thought about creating my own Discord. I have my own Discord, but actually making it like a place for Razorback fans. And then I thought about it. It's like, well, you've got message boards. You've got, people who subscribe to the paid or free services online. Maybe I don't think the Discord would do so well. And you got a lot of fans too that follow me that aren't exactly savvy in that field, although it's just, you can download the app. Discord is amazing. Discord is absolutely amazing. Hog Talk Podcast retweeted this. So if you guys don't follow the Hog Talk Podcast on Twitter, or I think he's on Instagram, and I know they're on Facebook, so go check them out. It is the Hog Talk Podcast, and that's going to be the name of the show. Every single Tuesday, you'll have a something to listen to. You'll have me and Jacob talking about all things hogs. He does really good work. The guy has really good resources. He knows what he's talking about. He's knowledgeable, and I like him. And I have been approached, I'm just going to say, by multiple sources in the state to do other shows. I'm not going to name names, but reports. Some of them are real spotty, and I don't really know like what that would look like. And then there's another guy that won me actually who lives here in town that, well, I don't want to talk about it, but I have been offered, and I've just turned them all down. And the more I got to know Jacob and keeping an eye on everything that he does on social media, he's very, he likes to do polls on Twitter. He's interactive with people on Twitter, and he just runs a really good. He does good work with the site. He works hard. I think he's like me. It's not his main source of revenue. So what time of the day he contributes, and he actually has. I think he has right now on staff. He's got another writer. He's got someone he's paying. I don't know all the details there, but so yeah, that's exciting. I'm really excited to do that because I used to be a part of a podcast. It's been a while, but it was not sports. It was gaming, and it was a lot of fun. They were longer. They were 2 hours. These shows are going to be like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. If it's a real hot topic, it may carry on an hour. I don't know. He and I both have busy lives, so they're not going to be real long. So I would expect them to be, on average, probably around 45 minutes. Your YouTube subscribers are growing. Don't forget where you started. Oh, I would never abandon this. This is my baby. I will never abandon YouTube unless I'm 100% burned out and just don't have time for it at all. Then obviously I would have to walk away from it, but I won't. What I want to do is I want to talk sports. That's what I want to do. So baseball game starts tonight. Arkansas and LSU. The matchup for Hog fans of the year at Baum, without a doubt. They're coming off a beatdown. What was that? Monday night, Tuesday night? Was it Louisiana Tech? Someone in chat help me out. I think it was Louisiana Tech. And if so, that doesn't surprise me. Wow, my cat is actually entering my studio. He never does that. Actually, no, don't come in here. I don't want you to rip up my green screen. So that LSU is going to be motivated for this game, this series. They've got a couple of guys in that bullpen that have Arkansas's number. I think their day 2 pitcher has a really low ERA with facing Arkansas. The guy could probably give up 5-6 runs a game, but when they play Arkansas, I don't know. It's the strangest thing. Even when I think Arkansas is a little bit better, LSU, you still don't count them out. You never count LSU out. They're not the Alabama. If you want to compare like football and baseball, they're not the Alabama of the SEC, but I would argue maybe like the Auburn. You never know what you're getting when you play them. They're predicted to do really well one year, and then they don't. They're actually not so great, and then they still sweep Arkansas, or they beat Arkansas 2-1 in a series. So you just never know what you're getting when you play LSU. But it's going to be a really exciting matchup, really exciting series. I hope to God I can make a game this weekend. I want to try. Let's see. War Machine, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I hope all is well. I've done an interview with you. We need to talk again soon. And there's also a couple other people wanting me to do interviews with them. I need to sit down and try to make time for that. Ibby was probably going to transfer. Yeah, I agree. Even if Mike Anderson hadn't been fired, he was a major. He was a project player without a doubt. We got a legend in the chat. War Machine is most certainly that. He is a legend for sure. We watching you on the big screen at work. Oh gosh. Hello. Am I even fatter on that big screen? Is it? Oh my God, that's too much Thai. So yeah, I'm really excited about this series this weekend. I hope if you guys go, reach out because I'm going to try and make one of these games, assuming they don't get rained out. I think it's Saturday. They're expecting some not so great weather. So I don't know what their plans are. I'm sure they might try to. I don't know. They may try to do 2 games in a day. I hope not. I really like it when they play out a game a day. So that's going to be fun. If I'm putting money down, if you're asking me to put money down, I would take Arkansas 2-1. But anything is possible. It's LSU. They're just unpredictable. They're unpredictable in all sports, especially when they have Ed Orgeron as a head football coach. I'm doing well, and I'm down to do another interview. Absolutely. Just shoot me a message when you want to. Absolutely. I don't know about me being a legend, but I appreciate it. War Machine, you are, sir. You are GD legend, sir. Love your videos, Trap God says to War Machine. The love is real. So that's really about all that I have. I wanted to give you guys an update on that weekly podcast. And if you guys have any questions about, what's going to happen this weekend, with LSU coming into town, I will say this. It sounds pretty good that Arkansas, I think if they take care of business against the Tigers, they don't have to sweep them. Just take the 2-1. Don't drop this series. And I think they're a lock for supers. I think they're in good shape. I really do. For a super regional, I think they're in really good shape. Everyone, D1 baseball, Baseball America, everyone has them in the top 8, as a top 8 seed. Again, if they turn around and if they lose both of these series, if they lose both LSU and Texas A&M, I don't know where the argument then starts to lead to. I have heard some of these pundits from these, from D1 baseball, Baseball America. What's the other one? They're everywhere. There's several of them. I've heard them say they feel like Arkansas only really needs to win a total of like 3 games out of these next 6, or was it 2 out of the next 6 or whatever, and they should still be a lock. We'll have to. I don't know about that. I mean, they know more than I do, but you never know. This when you have humans involved, you just never really know. What is the podcast? I missed that part. Yeah, we're doing a podcast. Me and the Hog Talk podcast. We're going to start this next Tuesday. We're going to record on Sunday. So, and that's another thing too, for everybody who's watching this video later, or for those of you still in chat, if you have any questions or anything that you want to post to the podcast, we will read those on Sunday, and then obviously we'll record and do everything we need to. And then Tuesday that podcast will launch. Yeah. So if you have any comments, questions, or whatever, you can email me. You can leave them here. You can hit me up on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter if you don't already, at Tyzilla83. Go follow War Machine if you don't already. I'm sure you do, but go follow him if you don't. Go check him out. Good dude. Also, like I said, go check out the Hog Talk podcast on Twitter as well. So that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for taking a little time out of your morning. I got to go. I've got to get ready to go to work. You guys have a good rest of your week. Go Hogs, and we'll see you next week, and we'll see you on Tuesday with that podcast. So I will, by the way, I'm still going to release videos next week as well. That's still going to happen. It may only be 1, 2, maybe 3 if I'm lucky, but I will still be doing I'll still be doing YouTube. So you guys have a good day. Good rest of your week. See ya.